The Amazon rainforest, the beating heart of Earth. The Amazon rainforest is not just a place on a map, it's a living universe so vast and complex that its story is woven into the history of our planet itself. Imagine beginning your journey at dawn, the air thick with mist as sunlight pierces a seemingly endless green canopy. It is here, across more than 5.5 million square kilometers and spanning 9 countries, Brazil, Peru, Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Bolivia, Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana, that the Amazon unfolds. It is the world's largest tropical rainforest, a place so sprawling you could fit the continental United States inside its embrace and still have forest to spare. But the Amazon is not only defined by size. It holds an astonishing 10% of all known species on Earth. If you stood still at any spot in the forest, listening and watching, you might glimpse a jaguar slipping through tangled undergrowth, hear the far-off cries of howler monkeys, see armies of leafcutter ants marching, or catch the kaleidoscopic blur of butterflies. There are over 40,000 species of plants, more than 1,300 types of birds, 430 species of mammals, and at least 3,000 kinds of freshwater fish. This is a stage for evolutionary marvels and ecological drama, unfolding every day in ways most humans can scarcely imagine. The tale of the Amazon begins deep in geological time. Over 50 million years ago, shifting tectonic plates caused the gradual rise of the Andes Mountains, which rerouted rivers into what we now know as the Amazon Basin. Before the Andes, ancient rivers flowed westward to the Pacific. When the mountains rose, waters reversed direction, pouring east to the Atlantic and feeding a vast new ecological tapestry. It is this mighty river, the Amazon itself, that breathes life into the forest, serving as a superhighway for plants, animals, and people alike. Within the Amazon, life exists in vertical layers, each pulsating with its own rhythm and set of secrets. The emergent layer contains the tallest trees, some reaching nearly 70 meters into the sky, their crowns basking in full sun. These giants are home to birds of prey and rare orchids unseen from the ground. Below, the canopy is a dense green roof inhabited by monkeys, sloths, toucans, and tree frogs, the busiest corridor in the forest. The understory is dim, humid, and mysterious, where jaguars stalk and insects thrive. Finally, the forest floor is a place of darkness and decay, where fungi break down fallen leaves and process the nutrients that fuel this thriving world. Despite its wildness, the Amazon is also a cradle of human civilization. Evidence shows that indigenous peoples have inhabited the basin for over 10,000 years, adapting their lives to the calendar of the forest. Today, there are over 400 tribes, many with languages, traditions, and knowledge unknown elsewhere. Some, numbering nearly 50, remain uncontacted, relying on ancestral wisdom to survive in perfect harmony with the land. To them, the Amazon is not merely a resource, it is an extension of their identity. Their beliefs often root in animism, seeing spirits not just in animals but in rivers, rocks, thunder, and trees themselves. Social gatherings, rituals, and oral storytelling are common, charting the relationship between humans and the world around them. In the market villages and cities at the forest's edge, traditions mix with modernity. Manaus, the city in the middle of the jungle, exemplifies this blending, a metropolis where riverboats tie up beside jungle canoes, and street vendors sell everything from Brazil nuts, acai berries, and rubber to factory-made goods. The importance of the Amazon goes far beyond its borders. Its trees act as gigantic living water pumps, drawing moisture from the soil and releasing vapor into the sky, a process called evapotranspiration. The result is the formation of vast atmospheric rivers that drift thousands of kilometers, supplying rainfall to parts of South America and even influencing weather patterns as far away as North America and Europe. Without the forest, regional agriculture would collapse, and even global climate stability would be put at risk. Scientific discoveries in the Amazon continue at an astonishing pace. Researchers uncover thousands of new species every year, a new frog, an unknown orchid, a previously unrecorded spider. The plants here form the basis for many of humanity's most important medicines, treatments for cancer, malaria, heart disease, and infections. The indigenous peoples have long known the healing properties of forest plants, passing on knowledge through generations, now being validated and expanded by modern science. Though the Amazon feels eternal, its future is anything but certain. The threats facing it are immense. Every year, vast swaths are lost to deforestation, through logging, cattle ranching, soy farming, mining, and fires, both intentional and natural. Imaging satellites show wounds in the green tapestry, smoking clearings where trees have fallen, lands now covered by crops or scorched earth. Since the 1970s, an area approaching 1/5 of the forest has vanished, more than 1 million square kilometers. Each loss diminishes biodiversity, releases carbon stored in ancient wood into the atmosphere, and disrupts indigenous ways of life. Yet, there are stories of hope and resilience. The Amazon Conservation Association, founded in the 1980s, has helped protect millions of hectares through reserves, sustainable business practices, and education.